This intense and emotional moment centers on Kelly Aguerrero, who is facing 2 serious felony charges that could completely change her future. As the situation unfolds, the atmosphere is filled with tension and uncertainty, with every detail carrying significant weight. The case involves not only legal consequences but also the safety and well-being of a child, making the stakes even higher. As the hearing progresses, the seriousness of the charges becomes clear, with the possibility of heavy fines and years behind bars hanging over her. Kelly chooses to enter a plea of no contest, a decision that adds another layer of suspense to what will happen next. Instead of making an immediate final decision, the judge takes a more cautious approach, choosing to delay the outcome. What makes this moment even more gripping is the focus on the child's condition. Before deciding Kelly's fate, there is a clear demand for more information to ensure the child's safety. This creates a powerful sense of anticipation, as everything now depends on what will be revealed next. The video ends on a cliffhanger, leaving Kelly in a state of uncertainty for the next 24 hours. With her future hanging in the balance, the final decision could go either way, probation or prison, making this a truly dramatic and unforgettable moment.
Could I have parties announced?
Jason Garrett here for the state, Your Honor. Oh, Amber here for the state as well. We need Scott for the defense.
All right. So off the record for a moment. So they don't have the W to signify waiver numbers anymore?
The clerk informed me at the last setting we did this, but they don't do that.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right, just so I can know where we are. All right, we're back on the record. And cause number ending in 16, did you review the document entitled Waiver of Indictment, Reading of Information and Rights under Article 1.05 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you have a right to have a grand jury hear the evidence in this case and make a decision on whether or not to hold you open for trial? Your attorney has certain rights. Also, the right for the passage of 2 days once he's presented with the information and 10 days to prepare for trial. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
In that cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Counsel, in each of these cause numbers, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, sir.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Miss, in each cause number, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the court admonishments in each of these? State.
Yes, sir.
Just one moment. I'm just trying to find a document. All right, we're off the record. Defense, did you all get a copy of the information?
Yes, sir. I think
All right, to the clerk, so I don't have a copy of the information.
She stepped out, Judge.
well, I don't think this is the original. I thought I gave them the
Could I
copy.
just see that and I'll hand it back
Yes,
to
ma'am.
you. All right, we're back on the record. Did you review the information in the cause number ending in 16 with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the information?
Yes, Your Honor.
And state you're proceeding on the information as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and then in cause number ending in 62B, did you review the indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No objection.
And each of the cause numbers, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. In the cause number ending in 16, you're charged with placing a child in imminent danger of physical and mental impairment by having child in an environment with access to illegal substances. PR counsel. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication in that cause number, If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. And the cause number ending in 62B, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 2, 4 to 400 grams as a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison with up to a $10,000 fine. If for any reason the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason that deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
And each cause number, if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
And each cause number, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering into this pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into plea bargain agreements in each of these cause numbers?
Yes.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Aguirre, on each of the cause numbers, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand if you're not a United States citizen, then you could be deported, denied naturalization, and not allowed re-entry into the United States by entering into this agreement? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. In each cause number, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the cause numbers, in one, your fine is $2,000. The other is $1,500. The cases will run concurrently. And there is to be a recommendation of deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, sir.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
So, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement in the drug case, the state is requesting that your term be for 6 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, parenting classes. In the state jail felony cases, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for 2 years, 100 hours community service restitution, no contact with Layla Aguero, parenting classes, TAP evaluation, and follow all recommendations in the MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, sir.
All right, then, and
There's a minor done that was done, I guess, after here from the paperwork. As far as the no contact, where the agreement is now, because this was, I guess, continued from the last sentence for CPS record purposes for us to do other than and determine what happened at the CPS hearing. So to make it easy, we are agreeing with defense that she can have contact with the children, but there just be monthly field visits for the entire 2 years of the perjury case. So
how did y'all ask probation if they want to do monthly field visits?
I did, and it was indicated to me that that would be something they could.
All right. So they're asking then for no harmful or injurious contact with Layla Aguero. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? All right, then in cause number 2025 CR 0056, I'm sorry, 7.
As this intense moment comes to a close, the tension doesn't fade, it lingers. Kelly Aguilera walks away without a final answer, carrying the weight of uncertainty into the next 24 hours. Everything now depends on what comes next, especially the information about the child's condition, which has become the most important factor in determining her fate. This situation highlights that consequences aren't always immediate, but they are inevitable. The pause before the final decision creates even more pressure, showing that every action has lasting effects. For Kelly, this is a critical turning point, one that could either offer a chance to rebuild her life or lead to serious consequences. The moment ends on a powerful note, leaving viewers thinking about accountability, choices, and the importance of protecting those who are most vulnerable. What happens next will not only decide Kelly's future but also shape the path forward for everyone involved.